Hi everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Hannah and this is my channel, Hannah Stitching. So I don't have a ton to show you. I think 9 projects. You may notice I am in a different location. I am filming in my room today since my husband is home and my toddler, I think I heard him starting to wake up. But I wanted to get this filmed so that way hopefully I can get on to my whip parade, and I would also like to do maybe a finish parade. I haven't quite decided how I want to do that. Originally I had thought it'd be nice to put them in here, but it would take too long to go find everything that I finished last year. So today is Sunday, January 1st, so Happy New Year, everybody. Almost everything I have is new starts. I will probably go a little bit into plans, but I kind of don't want to jinx anything, so yeah. If you enjoy my video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have a Flosstube, let me know. I love to go and find new people. So now I did want to mention too, I was thinking about this today. I do watch a fair bit of Flosstube, but I don't tend to comment a lot because I watch it on my TV. So if I'm watching it on my TV, I can't really go on and comment. But it's easier for me to watch on my TV while I'm stitching because it doesn't, waste my phone's battery life. So it's not that I'm not watching you guys or anything. Like, I do watch a lot of you that, watch me. Just like I said, I don't tend to comment or anything because I am watching it on my television. All right, so I'm actually just going to start with what I was working on this afternoon before I came down and filmed. This is something I started in, I think I started end of 2020, and I did not stitch on it at all. I'm pretty sure I did not stitch on it at all last year. And that is this one here. This is from a older cross-stitch magazine. And I'm doing this just because I have it pulled up for this picture, because I forgot to find the magazine, and the magazine's kind of going to be a pain to find. So what I had done is all of this green was done, most of this red, the mask, and just a little bit of the arm. So this afternoon I came in and I put in pretty much all of this and a few of the berries and the back stitching there. This is called Nature's Masquerade. And sorry, the lighting in my room isn't amazing, but I didn't know when I'd have time to film again, especially with wanting to film 2, potentially 3 Flosstubes. So this is what I was working on today. One of the, I got myself a planner, you guys. Isn't it pretty? So one of the things that I would like to try and do a little bit, I believe I told you that last video that I was going to be doing the work your whips. So I have my nice little whip list. And then I just put some like goals and stuff for the year, which are absolutely absurd for my Heaven and Earth designs. And I mean, they are absurd. I do not expect to actually hit my goals on very many of them. But I think it is 24 hours of cross stitch. They do on Facebook, 24 hours of cross stitch. On top of their 4 times a year doing the 24 hours of cross stitch stitching marathons, they do monthly acrostics. And this month's was unplanned. And so, being this is called Nature's Masquerade, I was able to put this in for 3 times. So I have decided that this is actually probably going to be my focus for either until I get sick of it or until it's finished. So we'll see what happens. So hopefully that'll get a lot of work, especially since, it didn't get touched at all last year. Some of the other things I plan on working on is working on miniature Captain Claw, which if you've watched any of my previous Flosstubes, you will have seen. And then, I don't know why I didn't pull this up, but I know that the next part just got released. So let me see. Oh, do they not have a picture on this one? Well, darn it. One of my other goals is, I'm sure most of you have seen, the Autumn Lanes Dark Queen of the Earth. It's loading. So I did actually work on that. Sorry, there's going to be some crinkling here. She's just living in a plastic bag at the moment until I get another bag freed up. See if there's a picture in the email. Yeah. Okay. So she is looking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I am in love. So, like I said, I did actually work on this a little bit since I've last seen you guys, talked to you guys. And this is where I got to. This is really washing out my fabric. This is the... Nature's Masquerade is just on a random linen, like an oatmeal-y linen that I got from Joann's a while back. I don't know the count or anything like that. I don't really like stitching on linen, but I wanted to try it, so here we are. This is Nightshade by Under the Sea. So one of my goals for this month will be to finish at least one part. So I think like that, a little bit of red stuff there, and like maybe down to here, and the skirt was one section. So I think that's what I'm going to try and probably focus on, since that's what I'm the closest to finishing, and just get one section of this done. So I'm not going to catch up. I know this, but I would like to get some work on it this month. So now that is all that I'm going to tell you for my plans, so I don't jinx them, because I'll sit here and I'll tell you all these like grand plans that I have. Sorry if this is like kind of bouncing a little bit, and then they're just not gonna happen. So I figure it's better to keep them to myself, and maybe I'll actually get them done. Maybe. All right. Yeah, sorry, I'm sitting on my bed, so if it's a little bouncy, I apologize. Hopefully next video we'll be back up on my couch where everything is normal. Alright, so I will start with Faces of Fairy 164 by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I believe I showed you my start on her before. So I had a bunch of birthday starts, all of them Heaven and Earth designs. Now I know I filmed and I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to work on her anymore, and I did end up working on her. She is not very big. She is 225 by 223, so in the grand scheme of Heaven and Earth designs, she's pretty small. And that is where I got to. So this is going to be the start of her eye. I have 2,994 stitches, and I am 5.97% complete. So, yeah. And I am doing this on 28 count fabric that I got from Joann's, and it is 2 over 1/10. Or wait. Yeah, 2 over 1/10. And I didn't bother to grid this. It's a lot of, there's some confetti, but it's a lot of like block stitching, so I decided that I trust my counting and fudging abilities. So I was like, I got this. All right. And then, so that was my first start. And then my second start was, let's see if I can find it here. Oh, yeah, okay. Was Kitschy Cute Collectors by Amy Stewart. And this is a full size, so it's big. Let's see if I can get this in here. I love it. It's so busy. And this one I got 1,443 stitches on. And this is one I actually did buy all the colors for it. I knew, because it is really confetti heavy. I don't know if you can see that, but it is already super, super confetti heavy. So I made sure to just, I went to look and see what colors I'd need for the first page, and I was just like, screw this, I'm buying all 90 colors. Or however many colors it is, because so much confetti. So this is, this is the start of a curtain, and then we got some like cat figurines start coming in here. And I was working my way down to the cat figurine. Then my needle minder that I made from, like, I think it's for like a necklace or something. Super cute. And I am 0.39%. What did I start next? Next, I started Mini Viking Beauty. I am a big How to Train Your Dragons fan. So I seen this a while back, and I'm like, I have to stitch this. So I got 1,490 stitches in. There we go. And it's all green. I think I only worked on this one like 3 days, so I'm pretty happy with the amount of progress that I did make in those 3 days. Because there's a good chance there was like a nap or something one of those days, or, you know, something. So, because I like my naps some days. And the artist is Sherry Gerhardt, I think. And then later that week, so this would have been week 2. So whatever dates those were. I started 2 that week. And the other one I started was Story Keep Juxtapose by Micah Jelena. There we go. She's not that huge either, again, in like the grand scheme of HAEDS. She's only 199 by 392. Oh, and so you can kind of see this like border on the outside of the black. I'm not doing that. I just noped out of that. So I am just doing, let's see, I think this is it here. Yeah. So I just started, yeah, that's the hair. Okay. Started filling in. So we have, you know, the corner, and then this is the start of her hair over here. And that's the tail of the bird. So this one, I know I did really good since it was just a lot of block stitching black. Yeah, I did 2,124 stitches in this. So it's at 2.72%. So yeah, like I said, this one, you know, this just went super quick. I did some black, came down through some color and black color just to break it up. But I mean, it was super easy just to get like 100 black stitches in, you know, in like, what, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. I don't know how long it took. I just know it went really fast. So hopefully the rest of the border goes really quick too, as, you know, I stitch it. So those were the 2 starts for that week. And then all hell broke loose, and I think I'd originally planned on 4 new starts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I planned on 5 new starts with I planned on 5 new starts for my birthday and 1 new start for New Year's. Now I had to start my New Year's start. I think I started on the 29th, just to try to get like a day or 2 of stitching in, because of my work year whips. I can have like 1 new start, but I didn't want to use that for my like January new start, so I just started early. But I'm considering it my New Year new start. Anywho's, the next one that I know I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm sorry. So then the next week, where I was going with that is I don't remember if I had another new start the week that I started this, or if this is all I worked on. I can't remember. I know this one went a little slower because I was bobbinating as I went. I just have a bag with all the floss in it, and I just bobbinate as I need colors. But this is Walking as One. As you can see, it's a stocking. And I finally got around to starting this, so I'm pretty excited. This will be for my son. And hopefully, I don't want to make any like big claims since I'm trying to finish Claw this year. But ideally, I would love to have that finished for Christmas 2024. So we'll see. But this is where I got. So this is just this corner here. It's like some tree branches. So that's where I'm at. The colors on this are really pretty. Like, I really like the colors on this. I think I'm going to really enjoy stitching this one. So, in total, it's 104,000 stitches. 104,392 stitches. So, it's pretty big. And I'm doing this on 28 count, 2/1. And I'm not, the size of it should be okay. Let's see here. I think this down here is the bottom of the stocking, so it should be an alright size. So I did mark it off. But I got 1,339 stitches, putting me at 1.28%. I would like to pull this out, I think, for a few days this month at some point. Probably for some evening stitching. Just try and probably work on it, you know, a little bit every month. And 2 more. So there was one unplanned start. It was very much an impulse start. I've been eyeballing this pattern for a while on Heaven and Earth. And, you know, they had their Christmas sale. And I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist, you guys. So I started it. And, like, I'm not, like, mad about it, but it's also like, God damn it, I did not need another freaking start. I didn't need another Heaven and Earth start. But anyways, it is Mini T-Rex Attack. It is max color, even though it's a mini. I didn't want to do the large size, but I wanted, like, all the colors, so I guess. I don't know what I was thinking, I'll be perfectly honest. And it's only 250 by 250, so it's not, like, it's not huge, which is great. But, you know, it'll still take a minute. Especially because it's max color. But it is this here. I love dinosaurs, and currently my son is absolutely obsessed with dinosaurs. He can say dinosaur, which we're pretty impressed with. We found that out over the summer when we went to, like, our local zoo has, like, some animatronic dinosaurs outside. And he was just running around like, dinosaur, dinosaur. And I'm just like, what the fuck? When did you learn how to say that? Because he had never said it before. But now he gets super excited when he sees them on his pajamas. He had some fox pajamas on. He's like, dinosaur. And we're like, no, hon, no. So, maybe he'll get this. Who knows? But I love dinosaurs too. So, I was that kid who kind of grew up on Jurassic Park. Remember, my mom was like, I would watch it at my grandma's. Mom was like, she's not allowed to watch that. They're swearing, and, you know, people are getting eaten. I'm like in elementary school and just absolutely loving it. And Jurassic Park, Jurassic World is still my jam. So, this is on a random 28 count Ada that I picked up from Joann's, because again, I have this crazy faith in my counting skills. You know, not thinking about the fact that this was max color, so guess we'll see. But this is where I got to. I'm really loving the colors. This is the sky. It's so much darker. There's so much, there you go. It's a little bit better. But again, all of these are done on 28 count 2/1 tent, in case I didn't say that about every one of them. So, but that's where I am. It's 734 stitches, and I got 1.17%. Now, I could have had more stitching done, but I got like 3 bags full of floss that I needed to bobbinate. I got through 1 bag, which was, I want to guess, around 70 to 80 skeins of just random floss that I had bought for projects and just never made it to the projects. So I spent a couple of nap times and a couple of evenings just working through that, because I didn't want to go into the new year with all of that. The other 2 bags I have are primarily for Kitschy Cute Collector and my stocking. So those will just get done, you know, whenever I work on them, and then I'll just kind of bobbinate as I go. And now for my final HAEDS start. And my last start for a while. It is Mini Blu-ray by Leah Roche. I absolutely freaking love her designs, and I have been wanting to stitch one since she came onto Heaven and Earth's website. I was going to stitch the full size, but thankfully before I had planned, because it was going to be a full size, to start it for my new start. But then she came out with the mini, and I was like, I'm doing that. I don't want to have, I think I already have, 3 full-size charts going, and that's enough. So I was thrilled when they came out with the mini, and I'm pretty happy with the level of detail. I love her cats, her, you know, normal size cats, but this tiger with that gold detailing on that blue, oh, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And now, I'm not normally a huge fan of lions, but I fell in love. So, and I've been wanting to do a big cat. I'd originally wanted to do, like a leopard or something, as they're my favorite big cat. But this came up and I was like, yes. So this is on a 28 count Easy Guide fabric I got from 123 Stitch, and that is where I got to. This is only 544 stitches, again 2 over 1/10, and it's 0.66% done. So it is not a huge start. I think I'm going to work on this tonight, though. I think that's going to be my project for tonight. Try and get, 200-300 more stitches in there. So, I think that's everything. Like I said, I really just focused on all these full coverages. A couple of them, I just spent my entire week on. Particularly, like, the first two, I pretty much just spent my entire week on those. So yeah. Little bit of life. The 2 new kittens are out of the bathroom, which is great. They have integrated really well into our household. So that has been really nice. If any of you remember, at the beginning of the year, we had a orange tabby cat, and unfortunately, we did end up having to put him down pretty young. He had some very bad bladder issues, but he never really integrated well into our household, unfortunately. I mean, I think we had him 8 months, and we were still having to play the keep him separated from the dog and stuff, because he wouldn't like assert himself with the dog, and it was just always so stressful. And so there was definitely that fear when we brought Lucifer and Morpheus into our household, but they have integrated so well. They're really cute, really naughty, but they'll put the dog in his place, and our dog is great. He came into a household with 5 cats when we first adopted him, but he needs cats who will tell him to back off, and these kittens do it wonderfully. So that's been a lot of fun. On top of them, climbing windows and hopping onto the table and eating from my son's plate. So yeah, they're a lot of fun. Like I said, really naughty. We had a really nice Christmas. I hosted one night, had my husband's family, his dad and his siblings over, so that was really nice. And, we just had a really nice Christmas morning, just our family. I feel like I was sick again. I was sick. I got sick. I was healthy for only partly healthy for a week. I got sick again. I was healthy for 2 weeks, and then I was sick again. So that really was a bummer. Thankfully, I am doing way better, and hopefully now I can really get some stitching in, because when I was sick, I was doing a lot of napping and not a lot of stitching. So that was kind of a bummer. All my projects just kind of sitting there wasting away, waiting for me to come back. Yeah. That was just kind of my month in a nutshell. So I think I am going to end it here, and hopefully I will see you again real soon. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get a whip parade and possibly a finished parade up. Do be aware, my whip parade will probably be if it's anything like my last one's, a good hour. So yeah, we will hopefully see you guys soon, and thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you again after the whip parade, and then at the end of January, where hopefully I will have a lot of progress on not a lot of things. So meaning that I'm getting progress on a few projects instead of working on 30 projects. So anyways, thank Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, comment. I love chatting with you guys in my comments. Bye!